lifelong endeavor, and we all, in some way, shape, or form want true love. And, this journey has showed me, that you really have to first put everything in your life focused towards him. Because sometimes we're looking for love, and truth be told, emotionally, we're not ready for it because there's some work that we need to do on ourselves. And sometimes we will overlook the work that we have to do because we're looking for someone else, not realizing when we do the work and we actually focus on God, God will bring us the right person when we're ready. For years, as you know, you got married. Before I got married, I was the last one.
Bless the name of the Lord.
Yes,
Not bless the name of the Lord that you didn't get.
No, I understand that you got married. Hey, it's all good. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And so I was the last one, of us, of all three of us to get married. And so, so many times people thought, oh, Devon, you're caught up in the industry, or, you're just too hard to please. But I knew, that what it needed to feel like. And I needed to feel that that the person that God was bringing me was connected to him first and was in love with him first. And two, would have a heart and a compassion, not just for him, but also for people, And so I was not going to compromise. I wasn't going to give in. There was a lot of pressure, being the middle child, and the older brother got married, the younger brother got married. It was like, when you getting married, And for me, the pursuit of true love is one of patience. You really got to be patient. You can't succumb to the pressure. Because the thing about it is people want to pressure you into marriage, and then they want to say, well, why didn't it work out? Well, because sometimes we get in it too soon with the wrong person because we were, allowing people to push us into something we weren't ready for. So true love is one of patience. It's one of utter dependence on God. Because no matter how hard we try, I could not have produced her to come into my story. It would not have worked. But I had to wait for God to prepare her, for him to prepare me. And then once she showed up, I had to have enough courage to accept her. Because my original vision of true love, I've been in the industry for over 15 years, and I said, I'm never dating an actress. There was one time I went to lunch with one, and after that I said, no, I'm cool. Because it's just not what I wanted to do, As a studio executive, dating actresses, it's just not what I wanted to do. And so when God brought her and he revealed to me, that's your wife, I said, okay, so am I going to live by a list? Or am I going to live by what he's telling me? And so many times we make this list of, oh, she's got to be this or he's got to be that. God's not subject to the list. So he challenged me saying, I'm bringing you the one that I know was designed for you.
Right.
Do you have enough faith to accept her even if everything on your list doesn't add up?
And you talked about the preparation up to. What about the work that continues after?
You want to take that?
So y'all met each other. You saw each other's eyes.
Okay. You said no. Okay.
Yeah, but even before marriage, though, there was work that had to lead up to marriage, and then now since marriage, there's continued work that has continued on. So talk to us a little bit about that.
There for both of us was a lot of baggage. And that's one thing I will say, before you get married, definitely marriage counseling, Christian marriage counseling, because that helped a lot for us to kind of weed out what our individual issues were.
And I just want to say, before we got engaged, while we were dating, we went to counseling for months. And it wasn't because there was a problem. It was because we knew what God was doing and we wanted to lay a healthy foundation. So don't be afraid to go talk to somebody and bring someone in who's connected to God who can help you sort through your relationship.
Absolutely. And I think a lot of people try to do it by themselves and you can't,
Yeah.
I think for us it was a lot of the work that went into it was just a lot of healing and a lot of growth and a lot of maturity and a lot of being honest with ourselves and seeing ourselves in some ways for the first time through each other. Both things that we need to work on and also things that were great about us that maybe we didn't even know or give ourselves credit for. And I think, since then, I think it's just, I don't know, in terms of work. It's just,
it's definitely, the work is really like, how many people are married in the house? All right. Now, if anybody tells you that's married that marriage ain't work, then you need to ask them something. Because marriage is work every day. You know, it's two people that are working on becoming one every single day. And a lot of times it just requires that patience and not, as a man, understanding that it's okay for you not to be right. Because not everything that you say is right. Or that I say, you know, and I've had to put the ego aside many days. So that's been part of the work.
And I know you guys spent some time fasting. How was that part of the process, and how did that help and assist in the development? And how long did you fast?
Yeah.
4 months?
Yeah, we fasted for 4 months.
Hold on. How long did you fast?
4 months.
4 months.
4 months. This was after engagement or pre-engagement?
Before we got engaged.
4 months.
Yeah, we gave up. We were first just doing a Daniel fast, you know, for 40 days. And then God told us to keep going. So we fasted from Labor Day all the way through January 1st.
And this was, praise the Lord. Amen. And this wasn't like off all foods or whatever. It's just you guys chose to put certain things aside.
That's right.
That allowed you to have clear focus on God.
That's right. That's right.
Wow. And what did that do for your relationship? What spiritual revelations did you have in those moments?
That we was getting married. No, I already knew that. It definitely brought us a lot closer together because it was just us, you know, us and God, and just being focused on Him. And I can't say that there was like real specific revelations. It just brought us closer together at like maximum speed, and really feeling like, you know, it's us against the world in a good way. And I don't know, I just think it just matured us very quickly and just gave us insight to our relationship and just took us deeper, you know.
Amen.